All right, September 17th. Wednesday? Wednesday. Pick Central brought to you by DraftKings. Your season, your shot. NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Every game is another chance to cash in. Don't just watch the action, win with it. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips. From first touchdown score to anytime TD props, or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. If you look at DraftKings for tomorrow, Thursday Night Football, Bills minus 12.5. Obviously, line subject to change. They take on the Dolphins, which should be obviously entered. It feels like Thursday gets more often than not divisionals. I could be wrong. But it feels like on Thursdays you're getting a bunch of...
I know they made an effort to have better games. Like, remember how before Thursday was horrible? They have made an effort to have the games be better.
This is bad.
This is not a great example of that.
Not their fault, because you think that.
Right, it's still division. Right. I mean, getting divisionals early and getting divisionals showcased on Thursday nights is always interesting for sure.
Wild.
Yeah, line subject to change. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5. Get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season's heating up. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PICKSCENTRAL. That's code PICKSCENTRAL to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. All right, it's one of those where it's kind of coming off, obviously, the end of the week or the beginning of the week, and then looking ahead to the
Wednesday
week ahead. Yeah, we're straight in the middle here. So where do you want to go?
Some call it hump day.
Bosco, come on.
I think it's best to give Marty the floor.
If I'm not going to make fun of you for that, we can't do the show. You said we're in the middle. It's Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, also middle of headlines as well. It truthfully works. So, all right, what do you got? That's the thing. I was kind of, what do you got?
Well, what do I
have? Yeah, you have in-house stuff?
In-house?
Kind of open with?
Well, Marty has a bet he should.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. The Wednesday threw me off.
Looking for an opener. To be honest, here I got Arizona jump San Francisco, and Jaden Reed has clavicle and a foot injury.
Oh man,
it's
Wednesday.
List.
Yeah, for sure.
Jaden Reed injury, that was last Thursday.
He had the surgery.
A successful surgery.
Well,
the medical update on the.
Well, he went viral for
headline news.
He went viral. I just blogged his. He did a selfie video coming out of anesthesia, and he's just talking about winning the Super Bowl.
He's
I saw a little.
Pretty funny because you come out of anesthesia, you say, "What? You don't even know what planet you're on." He just goes, "We're going to the bowl." It's just out of his mind.
Some people ask, "Did we win?"
Basically.
I think he's still at Michigan State going to a bowl game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Meek, are you going to come in here and apologize?
I'll stay in the booth. I think it's more. I'm not apologizing if that's what you're
So
asking.
neither, I guess.
So so as a question, when you do a apology bet, like so I did with Clemmer.
Because that's bullshit.
I'm actually
bullshit.
still going. The first week, me and Clemmer had an apology bet. No matter what happens in the game, it doesn't matter. You were wrong. I was right. And when it comes down to it, I was right. You're supposed to apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
And what did I
did? Clemmer did.
What did I do, Mark?
It was a good apology. He stood up,
Great apology.
shook his hand.
Which is what's funny about apology bets is making yourself have to do it. So why aren't you doing it?
Because that was an awful call to end the game. I feel bad for
Is that
Evan, who
not
had
a
Broncos
penalty?
money line. Who saw
Daniel
they
Jones
thought
still
they
played
won.
amazing in that
Oh,
game.
don't
Played
try and
good.
get Evan
I'll tell you,
to
played
it.
good.
That's
I'm
not.
I'm
No, the
apologizing.
basis of your bet, though, you were still wrong.
not-
No, I'm not apologizing for the Colts winning that game. I'll say Daniel Jones played good.
Against the top 5 defense.
Yeah. I'm not apologizing for the Colts winning because I think that
You
was
should.
an egregious
But
call.
why is
committed
that?
the
No, it was
penalty.
an awful
But
call.
He committed the penalty.
What do you
no,
care
it was a
more
good
about? What do you
goal.
care more
It
about,
was not.
Clever? What do you
It
care
was not.
more, a win or Daniel Jones being good? I think Marty cares more about Daniel Jones being good.
No, but that's not the point.
No, it is the
It
point.
wasn't an awful call. First off, it was a good call because
No,
he
it was an
committed.
awful call.
No,
It had no impact on the play.
It's a penalty.
It's a
It had no
penalty.
impact on the play.
You
The
can't-
referees are deciding games.
It's just a penalty.
Oh, Meek.
I know you bet
it
on
was
it.
the
It's
right
a penalty.
call.
No, it was an awful call. No impact on the game.
You're just a
Ref
sore loser. That's
no,
it.
Ref wanted to make the game about himself.
Being a bitch.
No, I'm not being a bitch. That was an awful call.
What did Dave of the Broncos?
No, John Gruden actually talked about it on Monday. He's pissed at that referee for making that call.
Oh, so you're
I'll listen to Coach.
doing what he's saying.
The former Super Bowl
So you're
champion.
not going to apologize to Marty, even though you were wrong.
Marty, I apologize.
did you guys
Daniel
make-
Jones played very well on Sunday.
You guys have an
They did
apology
not deserve
bet?
to win that
An
game.
apology bet.
Okay.
We bet.
I thought it was an overarching just Daniel Jones.
No, we said because Clemmer, he came in saying like Daniel Jones played against the Dolphins, he's gonna get killed by the Broncos, and I said, okay, apology bet because I'm betting on the Colts. Whoever wins gets it. That it wasn't like
Was that the only bet you won this week?
yes. It's actually the only
What a dick.
only 2 wins I've had is the Colts.
Yeah, he had that ready to go.
And who's your
Well, no,
starting
I mean,
quarterback
listen,
in fantasy?
He's just not a man of his
Daniel
word.
Jones.
Daniel Jones is but Meek Phil's not a man of his word. He always goes back on what he says. Like we can't even have bets on the show because he doesn't do it.
I apologize for. But Daniel Jones played a really good game.
But sports, that's what sports happens
not
though.
deserve to win
Like
that
I mean,
game.
the amount of times that's happened in football, it's a good amount.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But that's a rule, you know? Like I know it sucks. If I bet on the Broncos, I would be
And
livid.
tweet out Broncos money line, never a doubt.
And then it was my fault. It was my tweet was the reason they threw the flag.
I agree.
You can't
'cause-
convince me otherwise.
And no one's tweeted fast.
Coaches on that side were celebrating. Like the game, I turned my head. I was like, "Fuck."
Well, that's what I did. I
was
turned my
not
head
happy.
into my tweet.
Yeah.
I was like this because
Nah, no one's tweeted faster than you. Ever.
it was a late flag. The flag came out late.
It was.
It did.
But
yeah.
there was some
kick-
kerfuffle after.
The football.
There was
the football
kerfuffle. It was
landed.
Kerfuffle.
The football went out of the screen. It was so wide.
That's what I'm saying. It was gone. The football was way out. I was like, all right, it's over. They and then I look up from the tweet and they're like, I'm like, what the fuck are they still talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
No
awesome.
offensive
Man.
play.
That was a clear penalty. It's a good call.
So Meek, as far as Daniel Jones goes, where do you kind of fall? Because you've spent a
It's been
good.
2 weeks. He's had 2 very good weeks.
But I mean,
He couldn't have played better these first 2 weeks.
you've been spending years trashing this guy, and ends up maybe
And-
he's actually a pretty good quarterback.
And maybe it turns out this is just a hot 2 weeks, a hot start, and maybe he goes back to being himself.
So
Just did it against the Broncos,
How many
though.
What
weeks?
if this is himself?
It's 2 weeks.
So how many weeks?
It wasn't like he
do
did
you
it
get?
against.
It's 2 weeks.
How many weeks do you get?
You get the season.
So if he has one bad game, you know you're gonna shit on him.
Of
So
course.
if you have one bad game, it doesn't matter. You can't shit on him. Right
Okay.
this second, if he has a bad game and you say
You can't just be the.
well,
Marty,
it's
do you remember
one bad game.
Do you remember when Sam Darnold got traded to the Panthers? He started out 3-0. Everyone's like, the Jets made this mistake and risked Sam Darnold. What happened after that?
He got a lot of money. He
They
had a,
won
he had a
like
pretty good
5
year.
games
He
that
was
year.
like
actually-
4,000 some
Really
yards.
actually
He's playing well.
Wait, hold on. Sam Darnold was great last year.
I'm talking about
He's
when
talking
he
about
first
the-
went to
But
Panthers.
they did make. But they were right. They did make the mistake,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah,
because
but
of
you
their
gotta-
infrastructure
you
that
gotta
he
let
couldn't.
things play out.
The Jets
You
would
can't just
love
do-
to have Sam Darnold.
That just when it that point would have made sense. If Sam
100%.
Darnold completely crumbled and didn't get paid just now by the Seahawks on this, Sam Darnold went on to actually develop a career now. So that doesn't bode well for you.
I don't know.
Pretty bad example.
That was a terrible example.
Argue
Not
against
an
each other.
example.
What I'm
Because
saying
what
is you could have
happened?
picked anyone else pretty much.
Oh yeah, don't give many examples.
No,
he
I
just
wouldn't.
literally argued against himself.
Crazy. That was a crazy
Sam
name.
Darnold-
Darnold one started out 5
Many-
That was a crazy name. to
Many
throw
of
out there.
teams would like Sam Darnold as a quarterback.
I don't know that.
I think a good amount would.
Good-
think
I mean,
the Saints
Because
would.
because he torched the fucking Steelers on Sunday. So
See,
did
no,
Justin
because he
Fields.
had a good year last year.
He was
Wins last
good.
year.
Congrats.
That's it. That's just like one
Yeah,
word.
that's
It's
what
like
he
a
does.
little
You
bit of a
look-
knife to
You
your
look
stomach.
good-
Like
you look
look,
good for the Vikings. Kevin O'Connell's a quarterback whisperer.
So
Oh, obviously he's not.
Yeah, he's doing real good with
That's
McCarthy.
another one you're wrong on.
Real good with
Yeah, what about
He's
McCarthy?
a father of a newborn child.
Oh my
all right,
god.
that's the
Hey,
spin zone here.
real quick question: when you were on your knees for Ben Johnson, how did that go?
Oh no, that was. I've never been more wrong. On Sunday.
all right.
Oh,
We don't know about that. You've been plenty
No,
wrong.
that
We got. Hey, you know what? That's what we wanted to come out of today.
that's at least one thing.
That
I mean,
game was over at halftime after they.
Halftime. It's after like that was like.
Can I say when that game changed? Like the Tesla
Kickoff?
catch, where it went from being a 7-point game at half to a 14.
The game changed when it was kickoff.
when
Yeah.
I
Ben
know,
Johnson
but-
isn't
Entire game.
when Ben Johnson isn't all with be all with when he can't just have powers into people like the players have to be good.
And also maybe Jared Goff's pretty good.
Is he good or was that just the Bears being bad? We don't know.
He has a resume.
But he
Phil.
played against Ben Johnson. What do you mean? I don't know
Ben
what.
Johnson's on the sideline.
Bears
That still
aren't-
counts.
No, you said that he's going to be good.
it's great 'cause I don't know.
I'm
Excuse
still
me.
low on.
I don't know if we get
here.
this admission if they don't put up literally a 50 burger.
Yeah.
You weren't going to apologize.
If they,
to
like
Marty.
if they win this game like
28-14.
31,
Do you
like
want me to-
31-21, I don't know if
change
we
my
get
tune
this.
on the lines because they beat the Bears. You want me to say like, oh, I think they're a playoff
No,
team now?
this is about.
Well, I just want you to
No,
say
I
things that are
think they-
accurate. Don't like. I don't care about
think
your.
they performed well on Sunday. They performed perfectly. Let me say, they scored a touch. Amon-Ra scored a touchdown for Rico that he wanted, and I don't think they're as good of a team as they were on Sunday, but they won.
So you still don't need to make the playoffs?
I don't think they're a playoff team.
Huh?
That's fair. Like that's fine.
okay to
I'm not
say.
saying-
Okay,
I think
that's
he's
a bit
wrong.
more reasonable. I mean,
No, I think he's wrong.
I don't
but
think his
it's
take
fine
on
to
Jared
say.
Goff is reasonable though. He thinks Jared Goff is like a bad.
No, his take on the Lions was well, it'll play itself out if it's right or wrong. But he was pointing at all the wrong reasons why they would take a step back. Like the coordinators won't be the reason; it'd be
No.
the multiple offensive line departures.
don't miss Aaron Glenn, that's
that
for
would be
sure.
that.
O
Would,
line is the issue.
like those would clearly be the reason they take a step back, not
Don't miss Ben Johnson either, buddy.
not coordinators. When you have
Who do you think they miss more,
they
Ben
have-
Johnson or Aaron Glenn?
None.
None.
yeah.
So yeah, you don't single out Aaron Glenn like that.
I mean, their defense.
So Campbell's is a good coach.
Wait, Rico actually could be right about Aaron Glenn just getting the boot after year one.
Imagine.
Fields just got ruled out.
We need Mike McDaniels to get fired next week. How about that way so I can win that one?
That's where it's going to
but
be.
see, his whole thing was he'd be the
Daniel's going to
first-
get nailed.
Daniel's going to be after
Daniel-
this.
So I think will be
Gone.
the first coach fired, which there's no shot it'll be the first coach fired.
I did get 15-1 odds on it. I was putting my
It's
hand
not even.
on
It's
this
just a first-year head coach. It's something crazy. Like he'd have to do something bad. Like,
Scandal would have to
We,
happen.
yeah,
no, but we just saw. I know we just saw a coach get fired after year one.
no. In the middle of the
In the
season.
middle of the season.
Oh, is that what it's taking?
First coach
I'm saying the
fired.
first coach, like a first-year coach, is not going to be the first one to get fired of the season, unless he like
That's
commits.
why
a-
I gave him 15-1
Unless
odds.
he commits a crime.
Rico, we're talking about you.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, we're literally talking about your take.
Yeah, I know.
Another one of Rico's takes. Rico, you were right about the Chiefs.
Not yet, but I'm
Looking
starting.
good.
I'm
Close, I
getting
mean,
off to a good
yeah.
start.
Coming down
Problem
to
is though, Rico, is we picked the wrong AFC West team.
Yeah, I got that later. If you're looking at like day trading and stuff. So actually, with DraftKings, Chargers minus 110. Now, if you still think the Chiefs are human and you think they're going to beat the Ravens at home at the end of the month, you get them plus 270 at that division.
Is this the best you can get Mahomes at?
Oh, I'll take
Like
that.
since
a
he's
while,
risen,
yeah,
since
I
he's
do-
risen to this level, like at least this no, probably ever, right? Since he's become Mahomes with the Chiefs, have they ever been plucking plus 270 in the division?
I think one, you definitely
never.
take that right now. I think that's a good.
Especially because
very good
Worthy and Rice
value.
will come back at some point. They'll be good.
Worthy Rice coming back.
Worthy's probably going to play this week.
Worthy not.
Is that the word?
They say he looks like solid chance.
He practiced last week too. So like,
Right.
but the thing is about the Chiefs, right? They have yet to play with a number one receiver yet. That is one thing. Their offense does look sluggish, which I think is the reason because they don't have a wide receiver.
Also looks like us last year.
Yeah, well, that was also a rookie. But like, regardless, and I'm not even like because they do look pretty bad right now. But like, do you believe like you said in the group chat like Justin Herbert is playing really well right now, and that will be if he's great, it will kill me, but he won't be. But regardless, do you believe in them the entire season? Like, do you think that the Chargers are going to keep this up? Like, the
Kind of.
Raiders played fucking awful on Monday.
I think
Horrible.
Their
Horrible.
defense looks insane.
They do, and that's
Chargers
not. I'm not
defense
trying to
looks
take it away
insane
from the
right now.
Chargers, but like the Raiders were god awful.
They had them in a blender though. Like the only thing I'll say about the Raiders is
Raiders
they
weren't-
threw for 360 yards week 1, and then week 2 they got put in their back pocket.
What?
No, it was late at night. I want to make sure I don't overspeak, especially with scumbag behind the thing. Weren't the Raiders down 11 with
Yeah.
enough time to
Oh,
make
the
it
back door was open.
dicey?
The back door was open
for a
that game.
while. Yeah,
Well,
the
no, I'm
Raiders just
saying
couldn't
even
do
at
anything.
6 or 7 minutes a drive.
Yeah, they fucked up.
No,
that
the
game.
Chargers like no
Yeah,
one's seen one with.
that's all.
But
They had an 11-minute drive. They kicked a field goal.
the issue is the Raiders'
insane.
Worst
offense
TV
just
games
wasn't
I've ever seen.
competitive.
A 19-play drive.
One of the
No,
worst
good.
quarterback performances I've ever seen in my life.
Like, yeah,
An
yeah.
NFL quarterback.
I do-
From
I do
like a
think-
legit, like a starting caliber quarterback.
Veteran quarterback.
It's one of the worst performances I've ever
Awful.
seen.
His worst
That's
start
what I'm
by
saying,
far.
whether-
ever.
I do think the Chargers are good, but the Raiders played like dog shit, and we're
still
still
in it,
there.
yeah. That's
If they
fair.
weren't completely inept to make that super dicey,
Yeah.
and potentially go
You're-
steal a win. Now you needed a lot to happen.
The encouraging thing for the Chargers is it seems like the Slater injury isn't going to kill them. Like the all line has played well,
Yeah.
and I thought it was going to derail them, but they pretty much kept him clean that whole game. He had time to throw. There's some really good like clips.
They have Joe Alt, who's like he might be like the new best.
He's incredible.
He's a wall.
How many
Chargers have a
wins?
pretty light schedule coming up.
Who does?
The Chargers.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
this
I think
it's only to the last
This
four
week-
where
this
it
week
gets
is-
dicey.
Like Broncos that's a good team. to play them.
Yeah.
I think the
If they win that game, we said they're just in full control.
Yeah, we went through it. We
Giants.
went through it yesterday.
Commanders,
Yeah.
Dolphins.
It only gets their last 4 games of the year are when it gets difficult. But like if they do their job up until that point, that they might have it all kind of figured out.
How many losses can the Chiefs have before they're not like in the? They would lose the division. Like if they go 11-5, is that good? If they go 11-6, is that good enough?
I think that's
With the
the
Chargers
line,
schedule,
though.
I don't know if they get
I think
well.
that's the line, though. Like if
They need a
they,
big
Because
break.
they got a game against the Ravens coming up that Rico's talked about.
I think
also have
it's
the
12-5.
Lions.
They have the
off top of my
Lions.
head.
They have obviously
Home and the Lions. It's
2 against the Chargers. Oh, sorry, 1 against Chargers left. Excuse me.
at
2 against
Buffalo's
the Broncos.
At Buffalo's looming in
There's some
early
tough
November.
games in this slate.
Who for
At Denver. That
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they
I
have to
think
go to
it's
Denver,
12,
but that's,
I think you could go 12-5 to win that division.
I don't know if they will.
They already got 2 losses. And
Oh,
they
no, I
could
know.
lose
I'm
to
not
the
saying-
Ravens.
Right.
Yeah, if
And then where's the Bills game?
at Buffalo.
That's a lot.
There'll be a dog there, whether it's
Yeah.
small.
They're gonna be-
Now,
Yeah,
that's
small.
4 losses
But
right
definitely, you have to.
That's
make
not
Buffalo
4
favorite.
losses.
Are they a dog in
there. They
Denver?
have 2.
Are they,
No, but it's
where's
not
the Detroit
4.
game? Where's
Like,
the
I
Detroit
think they're
game?
still going to beat the
So
Ravens.
they're a 4-point
I don't.
favorite probably.
I
in
do.
that game.
I-
3-point favorite.
4 points at home against Detroit.
By then,
What?
Worthy's back and Rice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
sorry, Rice is not back for that.
That'll change.
Worthy's
Right,
back for
that'll
that.
change. They are a different team as they move forward. But my point was, they could go get the 3 losses while they're not at 100% now, and then
And then it
you have
gets
so
tough.
few to afford. From
Yeah.
with hard games.
With the tough schedule.
They might need to make a wide receiver trade earlier than the deadline.
You keep talking about Tyreek Hill, which makes a lot of sense.
Darius Slayton makes a lot of sense for him. I'll
I
take a
was
second.
actually
Yes?
like that dude. At least he's an NFL receiver. That is a name that like I kind of was playing around in my head.
I didn't
like,
hear what you said. I'm
That's a
sorry.
Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
I don't know how that money
Oh,
works.
we just gave him a contract.
Yeah, the
Well,
money
I mean,
doesn't
I'd like
work.
a second round pick, maybe a first.
I don't know if that's going to be it, but
Also, to be honest, that's like adding who they already kind of have.
Honestly, if Reed didn't break his collarbone, Romeo Dobbs would have been a fucking name.
Yeah.
We have a
Alan
plethora of
Lazard.
guys that throw away.
Like, week 6 is long away, but like they are getting a receiver.
The Buffalo game, in theory, if Worthy's doesn't go down, they'll have Rice and Worthy for that game.
right.
Yeah, which is a huge fucking deal.
It's a huge deal.
That honestly,
But also, you
I'm
don't
going
know
to
how Rice
declare
comes
that.
back though. Like you don't know. He
Yeah,
hasn't
for
played
sure.
in, I don't know how 2 years he hasn't played.
So after that's the bye week.
No, right? Because didn't he
Ew.
Rice, he didn't play
he-
last year, right?
played all last year?
He played
Not
all last
really.
year.
He played a little bit, right? Am I crazy? Am I imagining things?
Would you say Meek?
He played like
He,
he wasn't.
got
like,
hurt.
Yeah, you said he
No,
played
like,
all
he was,
last
like, in
year.
jail last year is what I'm saying.
I
He
didn't.
played 4 games last
I
year.
didn't say he was in jail. I said did he play last
He
year?
played 4 games last year.
You just letting know everyone. Meek said he played all last
I was
year.
wrong.
He got hurt.
Meek's
Big day for wrong.
Yeah.
Meek.
Just gotta make
I mean,
sure
like,
you call
he
him
wasn't
out.
in
anymore.
jail. Like he wasn't suspended. Like,
No
he was-
one said he was in jail.
Well, sorry.
He was never. He was in jail just like the night he got arrested.
Yeah, no one. I just said he was out.
Now he's falsely
he hasn't been
imprisoning
in
people?
jail this entire time.
Well, he's suspended 6 games,
right.
and they're wearing free Rasheed Rice
Don't
shirts.
don't
for
change
whatever
it
reason.
on that.
Yep.
We already
Right,
talked
I was
about
wrong. I
that.
had a misstep.
What do you thought he was just sitting in jail right now, like right this second, for like a what was it, a hit and run or like something?
He
He was driving like 100,
He hurt
like
people.
crazy.
Yeah, not yet.
Chat is saying Rico,
Four car accident.
People have never seen a Giants fan root that strongly for the Eagles on Sundays. You did for Max.
Okay.
what happened?
Company is built on gambling.
Right,
There's also a
I'm
clip
agreeing
from
with the chat saying.
Okay, I got it, Phil. There's also a clip from Hoboken. We bet the Cowboys pretty big on a Sunday.
Did you bet on the Eagles though?
Yeah.
I don't care about him rooting for the Eagles.
No, if you but if you bet on them, I don't give a fuck.
It's a different game.
100%.
I've bet on I was rooting for the Dolphins. I was playing the Patriots. But I'm a Jets
Eagles-
fan.
If the Eagles played
Nothing
the
wrong with
Giants
that.
and you
Right.
bet on the Eagles, I'd have a problem.
I thought for a second, it's like, wait, did the Eagles
Nothing
play the
wrong.
Giants?
I'm
That's
like, yeah, I had to think like the Eagles didn't play the
Oh,
Giants.
you can
No,
bet
that's-
They played the
whoever,
Cowboys.
whoever the fuck.
no, I think that's crazy.
I bet the Mets last night for a lot of money. Like I don't
That
know.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm on the
care.
Yankees
No,
tonight.
but he said if the Eagles were playing the Giants, it's money's
And also
green. I think
During
that's
a
wrong.
bad
That's-
season.
that's-
No matter what.
If they're
That's
9 and if
Evan,
they're
I know
9 and
you're on my
1,
side.
if they're 9
I don't
and
bet against
1,
my team.
if they're
Ever.
9 and 1 and 8 and 2 playing for first place, that's
They could be 0 and 15, and I'd be I can't.
I just wouldn't bet the game.
no, I just won't
That's
bet.
what I do. I would
I
not
bet
bet.
props or something like
I don't
that.
bet my team every time.
yeah,
as Yankees, but
Right,
I bet I would never bet
Right.
against.
Like last week, I was certain the Bills were going to keep the shit. out of
Only
the Jets.
thing
I
I'm
just didn't
okay
bet the
with-
game.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm okay with is when
Cost me
people
money.
like Glenny Balls always bets the Islanders to win a Stanley Cup every year because just to have an emotional hedge of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Red Sox future. Just to completely hedge my. Yeah, it was a bonus bet.
that's-
$100 Red Sox future.
That's
I was like,
different. No, we're talking like
the Red Sox, my biggest regret during the whole Dunce tour thing was not having a Red Sox future.
Yeah.
Because like at least like I could
You
have
can't
some-
obviously.
Well, Meek actively rooted against the quarterback of his own team for years.
He
So,
hates
Well, I
every
wanted a
team
high
he's on.
draft pick. That's different.
all right.
The Mets went 5-0 yesterday. Thought they were gonna lose.
Oh
Well,
no,
that's just being battered.
we got
You can't
Meek
shame me for
Frank.
that.
Oh, I will shame you. Meek Frank over there
Clever.
is starting to really go down to quite a rabbit hole.
Not even a week ago, we were up 4-0 in the first.
That was a
inning.
singular game.
4-0 in the first inning,
Tough
and the next
loss.
25 batters made
Yeah.
it out. We got perfect game
But
for
I
the rest of the game.
did ask Meek today. I said, "Are they going to make the playoffs or not?"
I think they make the playoffs.
I do too. Okay,
But
good.
I'm sorry, I'm not like trained where it's like, oh, 5-0, this game's already won. Like in the back of my mind. it's
But
like,
you
oh,
weren't
this
even
is a-
saying that. You were saying just negative horseshit. Like, 6% chance they hold this lead. It's like, all right, Meek Frank.
guys did give up a solo homer right after that
Right
rant,
after that.
and I was like, don't do this.
And then he
But
gave
then,
up a solo
but then
homer next inning, too.
Cedric Mullins after the tank rant
But
yesterday.
the Mullins home run made me be like, all right, this one's.
Me and my buddies were staring at it. His odds for things are so bad. Like for anyone pretty much in the starting lineup to get 2+ bases, it's anywhere from like even money. Obviously, Aaron Judge is minus sometimes to like plus 150. Cedric Mullins 2 bases is like plus 230, and I've never seen
He hits 9.
bad.
that kind of line
Yeah,
before.
yeah, you're right, Meek.
Of course, yesterday that cashed, but like
Good hit.
He hits 9th, and then he could get pinch hit 4.
Yeah, no, I know.
Or a defensive replacement. Yeah.
Defensive replacement for a guy that we traded to play defense. But
That's
yeah.
tough when you get pulled out
We didn't
from
trade him to
both
play defense.
sides.
brutal.
You pulled out for your
Yeah.
glove or your bat.
Volpe. That's Volpe at
Just
the
a
moment.
detriment to
Also,
the
the
lineup.
chat keeps spamming Meek Herbert. It's like we already talked about Justin Herbert. Marty's already talked about that. I just want to read the chat.
How does the chat feel about you welching
What
on
does
a
the
bet?
chat mean about
They
just-
called me a pussy.
All right. Oh, you don't. It's funny you don't read that until we prompt you.
Arizona
It'd
did.
be like it says right here, Rico Bosco is the biggest scumbag of all time.
Yeah.
Just doesn't-
It's where it's hard to stay contained. But
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good
Did the meds come in yet?
Oh no. It's
oh
been
man.
a couple weeks now, right?
we're on the verge of an incident, probably. Like,
Stay out of the way. That's a PSA to everyone
Oh
around here.
shit! Yeah.
You're gonna let us know not to go to school that day, right?
Stay the fuck off the tracks when the trains
You're
come.
doing a great job today.
it's tough.
I love you. I love you, man.
Now I'm looking for it too.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I can tell.
That I wish you would.
His
I have a meeting
voice.
right now. Actually.
wish you
voice
would.
is like
Yeah.
yeah, monotone. Like I'm
Someone act up.
He's scarier when he's quieter.
He's
Yeah.
thinking, and I don't like that.
Yeah, when
Mr.
he's
Nuts says release the dog.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. So,
Oh,
is anyone in like your
can we feed to the
purview?
dog?
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meek's definitely got to be on the list.
He's like, thank God there's a glass separating us.
That's why he stayed in there.
Oh, yeah. Is that why, Meek? Is that why you want to apologize to Marty in person, like a real man?
Yeah, I want to be behind
He
glass.
said it wasn't Marty he was worried about.
Arizona.
Thanks for nothing, Meek, you loser.
There we go, Meek. There we go.
I like this.
Attaboy.
There we go. That's good.
Arizona did jump San Francisco.
And they have the tiebreaker.
I don't know.
Who has it? San Francisco or
The D-backs have a tiebreaker over us because of
Correct.
division record.
San Francisco? You don't have. You have the
We have a
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker over San Francisco.
I feel like you guys have been saying the opposite thing
No.
the last few days.
So we're up 3.5 basically on San Francisco
right,
with a
but
tiebreaker.
the D-backs are. It's crazy. The D-backs are here. Crazy. You
No.
trade Mel Carey, Corbin Burns goes down.
know what
Gurriel's
this is,
down.
though?
You know what though?
Like
Like
an absolute dream for that owner, because they're still in it, so fans are excited.
Yep.
They drop players, so he's gonna have to spend less money.
Yep.
And he's just like, oh look, we were in it. Doesn't matter.
We
Like,
spent money and the guy got hurt. What do you want from me?
Exactly. It's a dream.
Awful.
Dream for the owner. The worst thing for the fans, because if they had Merrill Kelly, that is a.
But they were right to trade him.
No, they weren't. In hindsight, no.
guess not, if
No,
you
obviously,
think
about it.
I'm not talking about in hindsight, man. I'm talking about like given
At
their
the time-
situation with Corbin Burns out for the year, so your ace is gone.
Who would have thought? Also, who would have thought the Mets would collapse like this?
Right. So like,
That's
it's
fair.
like
get-
also,
I
they're
get
probably.
that.
I actually agree with Hubs. They're probably. I know it's crazy, and he's been really good down the stretch. I'm not just saying. They're probably wrong not to trade Gallen. Like at the time.
Yeah.
Now,
No, I don't
again,
think. No, the thing is, I
played
think
out-
they wanted
hang on
to.
the
No
wall.
one wanted
played
him.
out.
I think that's a lot of
I
it.
don't think anyone wanted
yeah.
him.
Also, they're gonna maybe qualifying offer him now.
Yeah,
No.
it's
They
played
definitely
out.
Definitely are.
way-
He might
yeah.
reject it though.
Right.
It's played out way differently than where they are knocking on the door of the playoffs and might get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of hilarious if they're just a fun playoff team for the.
I mean, they did this a couple years ago.
Exactly. They're just all of a sudden you're like.
Their schedule's pretty tough, though. It would.
I know they ain't gonna.
And also
the hardest
that back end of that lineup is
But
atrocious.
they're winning right now is the problem. Like
Yeah.
as we said, it was hard and it was against the Giants, and then they played.
Also, yesterday they're down 5-0 in that game. I had the Giants. That sucked. But that's the type of win.
Huge game. They play it like 3:30.
They're an early game today.
Like a Giants Diamondbacks. I mean, that game is gigantic for
Yeah,
these teams.
they need the Padres.
That loss pretty much eliminates the Giants. I would think.
I don't know. It's hard to say
They
anyone's
played a
eliminated.
If they don't have the tiebreaker, like you really like.
You might be right.
This whole time they were telling us the Giants
The
had.
Mets are a favorite tonight, obviously, and the Mets are at home, but the Padres are really, really
The
good.
Diamondbacks have the.
Not only the Reds had the tiebreaker. Although we had the tiebreaker of the Reds.
The D-backs division record is better than ours.
Hold on, the Diamondbacks could be ahead of the Mets in 2 days.
Could be
Entering Friday, the
Correct.
Diamondbacks could be the second wild card.
Third.
Third.
I apologize, third.
San Diego is right there. They're but so like in a few more days it could be. They
They could pass the
second, yeah.
Padres.
I don't think you're passing the Padres.
No, I'm just saying.
Well,
the standings are so tight.
if you want to get fucking insane,
They're six back in the lost column. They're not going to pass them.
Oh, is it?
It
Oh,
would be a collapse.
it would be a full collapse. They do get 3 from the Padres. They ain't gonna pass them, but they'll.
I'm sorry. I thought it was
knock
close.
it on
Put a little
that.
scare into them.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was much closer.
Whatever. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Arizona's the Mets could be out of it.
I don't think so. I'll say right now, the Mets are once again. The Mets are making the playoffs. The Mets are making the playoffs. I'll keep saying it. You don't think you're?
No, I
weary.
I'm just I don't know one way or the other. They're so fucking up and down. It's like let's just play it out. Obviously, you're rooting for them. Let it play out. Like it's.
It's been
Do you
mostly
think you
down.
lose tonight?
I really don't.
Been really encouraging yesterday with the Holmes, but Mania piggyback. That could work in the postseason.
Winning that game does give you some positive, where it's like that was a game you probably would think you'd lose
Right.
going into it, but that's
And we were able to make something that I think could work in the playoffs, and also like just the bats coming alive against the. I know Michael King just didn't pitch well, but he's a pretty good pitcher.
having that tandem though when it's 0-0 in the third is scary.
Yeah,
I think like it was 5-0 early.
I'm much more worried about Mania than
easier to
Holmes.
pitch.
Holmes, I have a bit more
Holmes
confidence.
is gonna he's gonna give 3 runs in 5 innings. That's what he does.
He's been better than that.
In a
Two
playoff
runs?
setting, you
It's
have a
more
quicker
like
hook, though.
his ERA's under 4. He's almost at 162 innings
I'm
pitched.
saying he's a very he's average.
I think he's above average.
Holmes
we
loses
doing
his
this again?
effectiveness.
We can.
Holmes loses
5.68
his effectiveness from
ERA
60
this month.
70.
No, okay, this month's been bet. Right, okay, sure. He's been pitching.
A 4.32 in August.
Okay, that's pretty average. What's he for the year?
July was a 4.91,
Okay.
and then this first half was very good.
This season as a whole, he's been above average.
Right,
He's
but
been a
If you
good
isolate it
starting
since
pitcher.
the All-Star break, he's probably been below average.
which is what that is what right now that is what you have.
But if we can isolate him to just 4 innings and use Mania, then maybe we
That's
get
your
those
move.
guys.
No, and that
works.
piggyback is the move.
Mania's also been horrible since coming back, with the exception of 2 games, one of them being yesterday.
Yep.
So I have more confidence in Clay Holmes than in Mania.
It is hilarious to think that I was going back to the Mets being like this 4-game stretch in that week when they blew it against the Brewers, and then was it the Phillies or the Reds, whatever the fuck that was. I was like, this is what's going to decide the division. It's like
I tried to warn you.
I did. That was me being positive.
I
Like,
know,
I did think they still had the legs
No.
to come back. The Phillies blew the doors off, and the Mets became
Phillies
a
are only
disaster.
2 games back of the Brewers. for the
Phillies
one
have
seed.
gained.
I
Like
already know the
such
World
momentum.
Series is in my head locked.
Really? What is
Yankees,
it?
Phillies.
Yankees Phillies.
Yankees. What a surprise to hear from you. Yeah. All right.
I mean the AL you have to admit is very open.
Ale's very way open.
I wouldn't put the Yankees at the top of that.
I mean
What he's saying is like anyone can
Tigers-
kind of
the
Toronto has been beating the shit out of you guys all
no,
season.
Toronto is
And they don't have to
definitely-
play that wild card
The
round.
one
No,
thing about
definitely
Toronto is like
the
it's like
favorite.
I wonder if the Yankees were to win to get to the ALCS, I wonder if Toronto is there. If Toronto doesn't have a hiccup before that.
I'd say also Seattle's won 10 in a row. Like it's hard to say anything bad about them right now.
I got
But,
something.
like, there's
on-
No
just,
one's like a
you're
true
not like
juggernaut.
Like there's not I don't have the Dodgers on our side. I don't have the Phillies on our like we don't have.
Phillies are a
someone
little
like-
broken down. I actually wouldn't mind playing them in the playoffs. Maybe that's crazy.
They did just
I'll play anyone
beat
in
the
the
living
playoffs.
shit
I
out
wanna
of
be
you.
in
As long as they have Trey Turner back, like I'd feel pretty.
I also wonder how long we're going to be. Like, that's a whole different argument. That's a whole different discussion. Hopefully, we have that discussion. But Mets in the playoffs, I'm less confident than they making the playoffs.
right.
Yeah.
I had something on the Mariners. So Cal Raleigh hits his 56th home run.
2 yesterday.
Right, 55th and 56th.
Close to everybody switch hitter.
Sorry, before
Yes.
you keep going, is this the first time 2 players have 50-plus home runs batting under 250? I'm pretty
my
sure that's a.
goodness.
I
That's
think that
definitely-
is a
that's
first
definitely gonna
time in the MLB of all time.
I gotta think that might be right, Marty.
I think it is.
I'm just doing a quick thing in my head here, and I don't know too many times that's happened. Period.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's interesting. That's a good question.
Thank you.
Nice job, Marty.
Thanks, guys.
So Cal Raleigh hits 55 and then 56. He is tied with how many games left?
Give or take like 10.
11.
Will likely pass Ken Griffey Jr. for most home runs in the franchise history.
Single season, correct.
How many is it?
56.
It is 56.
Yeah.
He's tied with him. He'll likely pass him.
He
It's
might
one.
not.
It's one more. He's passing.
But he
Right.
did take a long time to hit these 55. He hits two in the game sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's
he just needs
most
one.
likely.
He'll get it.
Most likely.
He'll be the single season home run leader.
It's 100% a question of our age in the sense that he was the coolest when we grew up. But is there something kind of unsettling about Griffey not being the Mariners home run
1,000%.
single season record?
1,000%.
No, I don't mind
don't
single.
think so?
I'm with you.
No,
Rico.
not at all.
Single season.
He broke it. What's the like?
No, okay, no. So
Records are meant to be
I'll-
broken.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed. And you
You're
can't take
saying
anything
you're
away
saying
from
when you
him.
look back in like the pantheon of.
He's
Mariners
also a good
baseball,
Mariner too.
I'm not rooting against
just
him.
like when you look
It's
at-
just, to me, Mariners home run single season, and does he have Griffey obviously has franchise.
I
too.
believe Griffey is franchise, right?
Yeah, he should. He wasn't there forever.
You just rather like a big name like that.
like that's it's the same. It's
looking
like
right now.
when Georgia Tech went away from the triple option.
No, I understand what you're saying.
There's
it's almost like Alonso being the home run leader for the Mets like all time. Like it's just like it's good. Like he deserves it, and it's just like you wouldn't think that because there's usually you would think it's someone older that's played for the Mets. You know.
So here's Rico's point. I think Griffey is the all-time leader of Mariners, 417. Cal Raleigh's ninth with 149. Ideally, you'd have your most high, but single season records though are kind of.
I'm not taking anything away from it. It's just like Griffey, Mariner. It's gonna get dark tonight. Like two certainties in life in terms of what you grew up on, how cool he was. You know what I mean?
get
So
you.
like that's all. It's when you see that you're like, I'm not rooting against him. The guy deserves it. Great for him. It's just shit. Griffey.
He did play a long time with the Reds.
That's all.
9 years with the Reds. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but that famous
that is crazy. I didn't even.
No,
realize.
he's hurt so much.
Kingdom, the logo,
Oh!
the famous slide.
No,
against the
there's no
Yankees.
question. Like when he had his Hall of Fame plaque, there's no question. Mariners,
Yeah,
well, of course.
that's all.
But it is crazy. He spent 9 years with the Reds.
That's could have had him.
Also, what a job by the Mariners to lock him up before this year. Speak your mute.
Oh God. Oh yes.
Can I give one more note on the Mariners?
6 for like 100 they got him for. Imagine if he was a free agent right now.
Jesus.
Eugenio Suarez is batting 165 for the Mariners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a trade
brutal.
that's not been working out.
No,
for
it
him.
hasn't been at all.
Makes
I
you
think
wonder
a
if
lot of people saw that coming.
he got hit on the hand by
Well,
those pitches.
they saw it
though.
coming if we traded for him.
I thought
It was like the most obvious regression if we got him.
Yeah, I thought everyone was kind of saying that when he's like it was kind of almost like a fluke, like he was just having a.
Not necessarily a fluke, but like he was definitely hitting above his means.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
too many home, like his
by
runs
far,
were
like
way out of like, it
career
was just
highs
like
and everything,
He
yeah.
finally had a good stretch, and then good for him.
On the flip side, Josh Naylor's been money for them. 8 home runs, 16 stolen
Stealing bases.
Stolen
What the fuck
bases
is that?
I
crazy.
hate that
Oh, Josh Naylor
fucking
might
I
bastard.
hate him.
What does he have? He has,
I hate him, but when I see him, I think of just us beat.
Meek, was my stat right?
yes, it is.
Statman.
Look at that, Marty Mush.
And also, it's like
Baseball history.
Josh
Matt the
Naylor
stat.
has 27 stolen bases on the year. Like, he's gonna have a 20-30 season. Like,
That's nuts.
Most likely. He's gotta be the heaviest guy to steal 30 bases.
By the way, I just looked. Judges minus.
How much does he weigh?
900 to win MVP.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Josh
Just
Naylor is
people feel
235.
bad that he has to
235?
bend down every game.
Yo, I saw if I'm sorry to whoever it was. I don't know if you're watching the show, but if
I'm sure they're not.
if you subtract Judge's OPS by 180 points, you get to Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
If you subtract Cal Raleigh's by OPS by 180 points, you get to like a slightly above average hitter in
Yeah.
baseball. Like that just shows you like the gap. That's how much
People
better
think
Aaron
it's,
Judge
It's
is.
one Aaron Judge is. It's like he's won it. Everyone knows he's amazing. That's
fatigue.
Sick of it. But two is they feel bad that Raleigh has to bend down every game.
It is harder to catch than play outfield. I mean,
Yeah, it's
also now
also
DH, and now also you
Way
can't
harder
throw.
to hit 70% more in your average.
Yeah.
70 points more on your
That
average.
much
And,
better
like,
of a hitter.
Also, like 100 more points on your OPS. Like it's just
The
like,
only thing he has is the RBI and homers. That's it.
yeah, and like if Cal
counts.
Raleigh was closer in things, like you didn't have to beat him, he'd be closer, he would win.
Yeah.
But he's just not close
Some
at
people
all.
are so dead set if he hits 60, he's got it. But
I kind of think he might.
There's no steam behind it. It's just like kind of
He's
out
not
there.
gonna get 60 either. It's not, and like
They keep winning this like this, and they win the division.
I don't think he got 60.
That's going to help him too.
Minus 900.
minus 900 to swing in 11 games.
I did.
a
Yo,
lot.
Oh, just minus 900.
Yeah.
The only thing with
Yeah.
that though is like it's so. I mean, obviously, it's a weird thing because people were voting on it, right? It's not like we're betting on something to happen with like someone's athletic ability. So I don't know, maybe are they like polling writers ahead of time? Like how did they get to that number?
Because they're looking at the stats.
Also,
No. It's just something else there. It has to be.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
the numbers go up when Judge has a big night. Like the odds reflect like Judge having a big night.
I think there's something to what Clemmer's saying because I remember being annoyed at the NBA like MVP race. Was like Jokic's having like one of the greatest years ever, and you just see the gap keep getting bigger and bigger, even when you have big games.
Yeah.
So I feel like I think there's
There's a
something Clemmer's saying,
confidence there. There's a knowledge there.
It's the numbers, but also there's something too. I feel like they just know like the voters are leaning heavily towards Judge.
Judge also going nuts during that brutal 12-game stretch they just had versus Detroit, Boston, Toronto.
Yeah.
Like that. Like he had 1,100 OPS in that span. Like
been hitting
he
more home
carried
runs
them in that.
recently, too.
That was massive for them.
He's been hitting way more home runs. So
Yeah, he's got the stroke. He's swinging like we know.
Like the greatest hitter I've ever seen. Absolutely. And I MVP awards. I mean, how upset do you want to get about other people's opinions? Like it's, you know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know, that's really worth having your hair grow gray over. But I wouldn't be upset if Kyle Raleigh won the MVP.
It's just big for legacy stuff.
That's fair.
Like when you look back on
Yeah,
Judge, like this would be a
This would be on his Hall of Fame plaque. Yeah, I get
a
it.
three-time MVP is
cool
incredible.
yeah, exactly what Ev said is what.
It's rarefied air.
How
You
many
know, like there's not
How many did Bonds win?
6.
6 or 7, 6.
And then I think
We're all like in a row.
finished second a couple of times too, right?
Oh, I imagine.
Jesus.
He also won a couple of them before he used steroids.
Yeah, which is why again he didn't
Won
need it.
So did Roger
four in
Clemens
a
won
row,
MVP.
7 total.
Yeah, and the ones the Pirates obviously he won. He wasn't using steroids yet.
2 runner-ups.
It's unbelievable. Speaking of things that are unbelievable, Hey Dude, this week's episode is brought to you by Hey Dude. What better way to kick off football season than with the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude is the only option when you're planning your game day fit. Easy to slip on, laid back style, and all day comfort. They hooked us up with a bunch of new pairs and we'll be wearing them all weekend long. Hey Dude is offering a special offer to get you ready for the season. Whether you're in the parking lot, before the game, or locked in the red zone from the couch, make sure you're ready for football season with Hey Dude. For a limited time, go to heydude.com/barstool and use code PICKS20 to get 20% off the Hey Dude Barstool collection. That's code PICKS20 to grab 20% off all our favorite styles. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long.
One last thing on like odds and all that. I was fixated on the Pirates game last night. I had Skeens under 6.5 Ks, which heroically won because of Nico Horner. But like he didn't have a good start. The Cubs got to him. I think it was the first time he gave up 2 runs in like the first inning this year, something crazy like that. But like it was his last start at home for the year, and Pirates announcers were like kind of worried like he wasn't going to win the Cy Young because of the start. He's minus 50,000 to win the Cy Young. Just the Pirates announcers just like a little too worried about Paul Skeens. He's
That's all they have.
true, but like he's got in the bag, and he honestly like moving forward. I don't know how long, if Shohei's going to pitch a full season next year. Obviously, last night he had 5 no-hit innings, but like Paul Skeens to win the Cy Young, kind of just a safe bet to just take every year, as long as he doesn't blow out his arm. Like he's that much better than everyone else.
He's incredible.
Quick question about McLean. Yeah. He has 12.1 innings pitched left before he burns his rookie eligibility.
Right.
Do you think they fuck with it?
Meek and I had this exact conversation today. I don't think they should give a fuck about that. I hope.
I don't think they should
That
either,
would be
but people do.
Cohen won't care about that.
Wait, does that include playoffs though?
No.
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 So how many
6-inning starts?
How many more starts in theory would he
He's gonna
have?
get
2. So 2 6-inning starts, he's fine.
I was gonna say they could kind of sneak.
Well,
it
let's say it's game 162. He's in the bullpen. You use him.
Oh,
Or what if he
yeah,
has
I
go
mean-
7 the first game and it's coming up on the
And
6th
then he
inning?
goes 7 the next game. I don't give a
I
fuck.
could see them
Yeah,
taking him out.
that would
I do
be-
not.
that
They're
would
up.
be
What if they're up like
insane.
4-0 in
People
the
have
5th
people's
inning?
jobs
That's an interesting.
on the line if they make the playoffs or not. Including potentially Mendoza.
But it's not.
You use this kid. He's there
Dude,
to
if
use
that
him.
comes
It's
into
not
play, that's
Cohen's, though.
crazy.
Cohen could put that down, being like, "Hey, let's not do it."
I don't know why. Why would I don't think Cole? I think Cohen wants to make the playoffs.
100%.
I'm just talking about.
Stearns would maybe
I'm
be the
going
guy.
opposite. Like I think
I don't see that. I don't see that being a realistic thing.
They do some kind of bullshit where they hold him off on innings.
I don't think it's that set in stone.
That is.
I do.
Cohen is going to get
Why?
dragged through the mud of this franchise.
So
has
much
never
revenue
changed.
with making the playoffs.
The
That's
Mets
all
have
they
been,
care about.
Mets have been promised of things are changing and we're no longer the Wilpons. That's just a blatant lie, and it shows nothing has changed, and the fans will go.
Now, I'll say this. If
shit.
Wilpon was the owner, 100% he's not hitting that number.
But
We'll put on the owner, then it's all about
Clubs.
service time.
That's what I'm talking about.
that much more.
This isn't a service time thing. This is a rookie of the year thing. This is different.
But that's why it's that much more important for Cohen to not do this.
Rookie. So there's two different things here. By the way, service time, rookie qualification service time, it's done to how many days you're on the roster. This is simply an innings mark that affects a rookie of the year. This is no real.
Oh! I thought this was
No.
Okay,
So
that's a
two
lot different.
very separate.
This doesn't matter.
So it doesn't
It
matter.
only
at
matters
all.
for rookie of the year candidacy.
Which
So-
is not winning.
So saying if he went over it, he would
For
be
next
up
year.
for Rookie of the Year.
He couldn't win rookie of the year next year.
Okay. But that does come into service time.
No, it
because-
does not. It's award for rookie of the year is only based on innings pitched or plate appearances. That has no bearing on whether you qualify, whether you are a rookie. That's done to service time. Days on the roster.
I was thinking of isn't it if you finish top 2 in the Cy Young in the Rookie of the Year?
Correct. But
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's 8 million miles away. That's true.
But that is the service
So
time.
you think
aspect
Wilpons
to-
would? Cole would never be.
I'm not saying he's going to, but I'm saying that is the service time aspect to this.
But that would be the flip side. So then that argument would be then you got to pitch him more, so he can't qualify for it next year.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But they would get a draft pick, right? They get rewarded in some way if he wins the rookie.
They would also he'd lose a year of service
He'd
time.
lose service time, but they
he'd
get-
already have
they
a
get
service
a
time because he's already pitched over a year. So actually, there's no bearing on that. It's not that confusing. At the end of the day, here's what matters: if he goes over the innings, that only affects rookie of the year balloting. That's it.
Oh, so that's not really that.
It's not really a big deal, and they will not fuck with that. They're gonna want to make the playoffs. That's all that matters. This has no financial gain for the Coens to keep him.
Besides a draft pick that they potentially could get next year if he wins the Rookie of the Year.
I guess. But he would not affect the service time. He already would have had over a year.
Right. Anybody else got anything baseball, or you want to do the divisional markets in terms of football, so to speak?
No.
We could do divisional markets.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of things haven't changed. You know, Philly's still pretty heavy to win that division, shit like that. So I'm not really going to go through it. But NFC East, Philly minus 225, Washington plus 260. I don't think you really dive into that. The AFC West is where the big shakeup was.
That's where things go wild.
Chargers minus 110, Kansas City
Plus 270.
plus 270, Denver plus 320.
That's probably the stab is Denver because they've got a win already, but Bo Nix has looked terrible, and the defense has been underwhelming.
Yeah, I don't think the defense is nearly what it was last year.
No.
It's just not. They're like they have some good personnel, obviously. I don't know. I
So
think
Surtain, what was that injury?
I think it's an ankle or a leg. It's some type of leg injury.
Serious? Is he like out?
It wasn't great because they were kind of picking on him.
Yeah, he also was a problem.
Like after, because I think he couldn't move that well on it. So I don't know what they're gonna do with him going forward. At least like this week. But
Seems like he's fine.
yeah, I don't know Denver. I haven't loved what I've seen.
Bo Nix just like ugh.
I think his second year aggression. I just think he did some good things last year, but
Yeah, see, second year
as-
aggression.
as a
I
te-
was,
as a
he was
team,
so
they
good as a
ran-
rookie. I was thinking second year leap.
I just think as a team they kind of ran hot. Like Denver, they kind of ran hot as a team.
Yeah.
They didn't play a super tough schedule.
I'm just saying
A lot of close games.
value-wise, they're always a good home team. You know, like anytime the Chiefs go to Denver, it's always a little bit of a problem. And plus 320 is pretty.
I feel like at that point, I'd rather just take a shot at the Chiefs.
Probably right.
Oh, yeah.
Like if the Chiefs are 270 and I know they have another win, obviously, but
That's probably the play.
like because the Chiefs I'm the Giants, they're gonna win this week,
Now, do you wait until they lose to Baltimore and then you take it?
but they might not lose to Baltimore.
It's the gamble. That's the gamble. It's like
That's
you can get a really good number if they lose to Baltimore.
If they win that, then they're gonna be They're
They're
plus, like,
2-2 and they're right back in it. Yeah,
That's a big hole if they do lose to Baltimore.
1-3. So Baltimore last year was 0-2.
Yeah, 0-2.
It didn't get worse than that.
No,
Okay.
because they had. I'm pretty sure was their week 3 game that Bills game, and they beat them by like 30.
Might have been.
Because I know they were 0-2, and they had like I think they played the Bills early in the season. They beat the shit out of them, and I think it might have been possibly was the week 3.
That was week 4.
Okay.
That got them to 2-2. They beat Dallas by a nose. I don't know if there was a backdoor here by 3 in week 3 to get them on the board.
Oh, I remember that game. They were winning huge. It
looks like Dallas scored a bunch in the
No, I was at Baltimore was winning massive, and then Dallas kept just scoring at the end. I remember to come
Okay,
back.
so it wasn't really that tight.
We all assume the Chiefs are going to win this week. Does the line change at all? I guess no.
What do you mean? Oh, in terms of them winning the division?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it'll go up a little.
Like,
It'll go up
maybe
a little
a
bit.
touch.
Maybe.
Yeah, who do the Chargers?
It would almost
Well, it
depend
depends
how
the
the other
Chargers
teams
game.
do.
The
Yeah.
Chargers
If the
-110.
it's Chargers Broncos, right?
If the Chargers win that game, then it probably stays where it is.
Yes.
Maybe it gets a little bit. If the Chargers lose that game, and the Chiefs win, then the Chiefs get to like
it almost
160
not
or
flips,
something.
but yeah, it goes.
That
way-
will affect it. You guys are right.
I'll tell
Absolutely.
you something that I'm fixated on, and I bet this week 1. I forgot to do it week 2. I did. I actually took it live and it won pretty quickly. Without his weapons, Mahomes has to run a lot.
Yeah.
Mahomes has a ton of rushing yards right now.
Yeah.
Like he's my fantasy quarterback. The only reason he's been a good fantasy quarterback is his legs. I think there's something to Mahomes. Also, the Giants D line in theory should collapse that pocket. There's something to Mahomes' rush attempts and rush yards for Sunday night that I'm going to be on. I'm going to look at it right now, but
Even against the Giants.
I'm saying especially because of the Giants, because that pass rush is going to collapse the pocket, and he's going to have less time to find these guys that he's just going to take off. He's running like 6 or 7 times a game now.
I just wonder if he's running against good teams where it's facing a bad team.
But the one good part of the Giants is that pass rush.
Green Bay -200 in the North. Detroit +270. It's only a game lead.
I think Green Bay's that good.
I do too.
I couldn't be more in on a team than
I know.
than the Packers.
I'm the same way.
It's really just injuries can fuck them. They got 2 offensive linemen down at the moment.
It didn't even matter though. They were down against
It
Commanders.
was next man up, and the guy stepped up.
They're just they're just a well coached team. Like you saw it last year. Like Malik Willis comes in, they win every game he was started.
Yeah.
They just draft
I
well.
feel like they have no weaknesses.
I think they don't. Their defense is. I think they may have the best defense.
They have a really good kicker.
Most well-rounded team in the NFL.
They have a really good kicker.
I think so.
The receiver depth.
Who are they playing? Sorry.
This week?
Yeah.
Browns.
They're my survivor pick.
Cleveland. They're like a 9-point favorite or
Yeah, no,
something.
yeah.
It keeps going up. The one thing that's really interesting that you kind of haven't seen is, and I think you're going to now with Reed out for months, is Golden. Golden's numbers, he's getting the most separation on routes of anybody in football right now. He's just not kind of getting the ball yet.
He missed him on that deep ball.
Yeah, it hasn't worked yet. He was wide open in the end zone in week 1. He had 2 deep balls in week 2. I think you're going to eventually see Golden get more and more in here, and that makes him even deadlier.
When does Watson come back?
Soon. There's no exact.
With the two of them, I'm very fast to see what LaFleur starts.
That was kind of going to be the reasoning why
having both their speed on the field at the same
and then
time.
Dobbs kind of over the middle and then Kraft. That was the reasoning when they were going to trade Dobbs. The trade rumors was because Watson's actually coming back, and it's earlier kind of than people thought. I still think they're 2-0. There's no reason to rush him, but there's really good reports out of Watson that it could be like a couple weeks.
When did the Browns make the change?
An injury?
An injury?
An injury? Like if Flacco gets hurt?
Maybe before then.
Just do it. Just give it. Even if you don't want your
It's gonna be Gabriel. No, it's definitely gonna be Gabriel first for sure.
But you have two rookies, so you're not even ruining one.
Also, you might as well see what you got with one of them. That way you can kind of figure out where you're gonna.
Unless they don't care, you know exactly what Flacco's. Flacco's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
I would guess they make the move
A lot.
When's their bye week?
A lot of passes.
like 5 or 6. I think they give him a couple more.
Honestly,
Definitely
if
a couple
Parsons
more,
and Gary go nuts this week, and they could hurt him, Flacco.
Tough schedule for Flacco to start.
Horrible.
Who was the first for Bengals?
Yeah, Bengals.
Bengals and then Ravens.
Also, it doesn't get easier.
And Packers. Yeah, that's a tough for Flacco. 50 years old.
Their bye week is week 9, and then their next game is at Jets. Perfect time to put them in.
We've been through this, but after Green Bay, it's at Detroit, home to Minnesota, which is now a softer game than what it was thought out to be, then at Pittsburgh. That's your first 6 games. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's tough.
Awful.
NFC West, I don't think it's going to happen. But a fun one is the Cardinals at plus 380.
And they're 2-0.
I wouldn't touch. I would
never.
They're 2-0.
Never touch.
I wouldn't touch. From what I saw in that Carolina game, I wouldn't.
They also played the easiest schedule, but it's not. I know it's a flyer, but
I'm just throwing.
No, but they're not bad.
San Fran sitting at 155 and the Rams at 170.
I wouldn't touch San Fran.
I know. I think the Rams.
Brock being out here and
what's
Kittle,
the Rams?
170.
They play each other
Plus
this
170?
week. Cardinals-Niners play each other.
The Rams are plus 170. I like that.
Love that.
They're the best team. They're definitely the best
Sure.
team.
Defense is really good.
Yeah.
Great.
And their offense will get going even more. Yeah, I love it.
They got going against Tennessee.
Doing a split thing with the the running backs. It's not really just all Kyron.
Yeah, Corman's got a few touchdowns.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah,
He did
Kyron
Kyron
touchdown.
big for a touchdown.
Quorum scored a touchdown. Like
I saw.
late.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it was fantasy related or whatever. But yeah, no, it seems like it's kind of just a split thing right now.
Plus 170 sounds great.
Rams at plus 170 sounds phenomenal. Bills minus 1,000. I think we would all play that if available.
That division's just dog shit.
For the foreseeable future, they will just win that division.
That's
Handily.
awesome. Like
It's
that's
what New
gotta
England used
feel
to do.
great.
It's literally what the Pats used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
has to be to
Where like the
success.
Bills weren't.
true. That division
pre-Allen,
has
like
always been.
And you also get 6 easy wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miami's legitimately one of the worst teams in football, maybe number one. The Jets are one of the worst teams in football, maybe number one. And the fucking
Patriots.
Pats are
Not
their
good.
big win is the Dolphins.
They're not
Yeah.
good.
Patriots are not good.
Patriots are bad.
AFC North, Baltimore minus 425. Pittsburgh plus 550. I think I was right. I didn't love Pittsburgh coming into the season. I don't see it.
Definitely, that's crazy to say that you're right already. They're 1-1.
Yeah, I
I haven't loved what
They're-
I've seen out of 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you don't think their defense is gonna get better?
don't know what's going on.
Would-
That's the
They're-
thing, though. If
they're
their defense
similar with
gets
Denver,
better,
where like, what the fuck is
Well, I
happening?
think T.J. Watt started late. I think that Cam Hayward started late. I think that they also Jalen Ramsey just got there. He's also been playing well.
He's playing well.
I just think that like if you look at their team, one they were in that Seattle game. No matter what, is obviously
Yeah,
with
if the Keldon
fluke
Johnson plays
thing.
wherever his
They
name
also
is.
threw a pick on the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
And I think that their defense has to get better. If it doesn't, then yes, you'll be right. But like I don't think that they're.
I feel good about
Joe Burrow's injury helps them.
Huh?
I feel good about Baltimore over them.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Baltimore's going to win.
Baltimore's winning the
course
division.
they are.
Which is what we're talking about here.
No, I know, but
I'm talking about like
I don't
wild
think-
card.
Oh
like-
yeah, they can.
But I think 550 is not a
And now that Cincinnati's not in the mix,
550 is not a crazy thing as when Cincinnati's out.
I don't think. I don't.
Division.
I don't
Of
think.
course, there's a 2-man race. 550 a flyer is not crazy.
I don't think Steelers are going to make the playoffs. To be honest,
Oh, that's
really,
wild.
even with Cincinnati
I think that's
taking a
crazy.
step back.
that's playoffs. I think the NFC, or excuse me, the AFC, it's going to be tough. I just.
Say it.
I don't know.
If you had to right now, say that NFC, AFC.
I would say the obvious I think the division winners.
Yep.
I think like AFC West is going to get at least 2, like no doubt in my mind. Like whether the
Chargers,
like
Broncos, say, or-
they might even get 3.
3 will be knocking on the door out of the West.
They're like at least 2 though, like minimum.
Okay.
Then I would say AFC South will probably just get 1. But who knows? Maybe like if the Texans come back or something, they could get 2, but probably 1. And maybe the
Texans, yeah, but
the Colts at this
Steelers are in a
point.
better position than the Texans.
I think they're in a better position. I don't think they're a better team. That's
Really?
The Texans have played 2 playoff teams like to start the year. Like 2
That
like,
line though is
bonafide. No, it's bad.
Yeah,
but
but
their defense is good.
Their defense was
In 2, but they played such a tougher schedule. Look at the other
Here's the thing with Pittsburgh.
South.
If you want to buy low on team, it is Pittsburgh at the moment. Their next 4 are at New England, home to Minnesota now. Obviously, that's weaker. Home to Cleveland, at Cincinnati. That's the next 4. They can win all 4 of those, and all of a sudden you're 5-1.
I guess how weak the South and the East is, they would have a shot still.
The
I'm just
Steelers-
saying they won it, but they obviously like could.
Eek, what's Pittsburgh to make the playoffs?
Plus 135.
Probably the moment to take it would be right now.
Yeah, you could say that. You say that like on paper they could rattle off the 4 wins, but they went to the wire against the Jets, who I don't think are good at all.
They're not good.
And then lost to Seattle, who's again like okay.
But then,
you know what I mean?
Can you
Like-
just say like they were in that game?
yeah, but
fair.
they're not.
He said
Seattle's better than okay. I think we're giving them a little.
I think okay is like a.
I don't know if they are, Marty.
I think
Better than
they're
okay.
okay.
What do you call them then? Like they're
I
not
think they're
good.
better than
I
okay.
think that they'll
they're a
rattle
playoff
off no
team?
matter who it's
I think
against.
they could be a
think
playoff
that Pittsburgh will rattle off 4 in a row.
I just think
saying no.
those are very winnable games.
Plus 180 and make the playoffs. They're an okay team.
I think they can make. But I think they can make the playoffs. Though. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say.
I don't think so either.
Cincinnati being out of the.
I think it's. I think it makes the
Cincinnati
playoffs.
There's
being
nothing
they're
special
okay.
about Seattle.
No,
No.
of course not. I'm not saying there is. I think they're all right. It was a little better than okay, but I just think that we're a little too down on the Steelers.
I just think they're going to
I
be
agree
what
with
they.
you.
Like I said before the year, I think they're going to be just kind of what they've been. I think they'll be like 8-9, 9-8, and they'll be like a fringe, like
Oh, yeah, I don't
maybe
think-
fighting for a spot. Like you think they're going to be that much better than that? You
Yeah.
think they're going to win 10, 11 games?
Oh yeah.
I just don't see their defense.
AFC is not.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's not the AFC.
11. If they won 11, I'd be legitimately like shocked.
I don't know if the AFC is that great.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Like
if we take
like
Burrow
just said,
away,
like the next
and
4,
the Patriots
like, they have
are
a-
ass.
They have a chance to be 5-1 in the next 6. Like a real good chance.
They have 8 very winnable games remaining on their schedule. Everything else after
Especially if you're say they're at worst 4-2, that's a great start for them.
But I mean, you would have said the first two were very winnable, and they should have lost to the Jets, and they did lose to the Seahawks.
Should have doesn't matter though.
But I'm just saying, they're not like winnable. Like, I just don't think
winnable
is they're saying.
Winnable is Patriots. Like, they're going to beat the Patriots.
But you would have said about the Jets, and they took
they beat the Jets.
But I'm saying it took they really.
But that's,
I mean, you were the one that just saying, they threw a pick on the 5-yard line.
100%. They lost though, so they could have won, but it doesn't matter. They could have
what
lost
we've
that
seen from
game.
them has been very underwhelming.
I'm on the Steelers this week, but that's not a. Isn't like a 1.5 point spread or something? Am I right about that?
Who are they playing this week?
Patriots, right?
Like that's a Patriots.
1.5.
Oh no, it absolutely
That's
makes
a Patriots.
And I'm on the Steelers, Marty.
I think a lot of people are down on them. I think a lot of people are down on them.
I completely agree. It makes me want to take the Patriots, no doubt. I'm just saying, on paper, whatever. Eight winnable games can be 5-3.
Honestly, that's an over game. The way both these teams play.
AFC West though, right?
Like
You're saying 3 teams. Like the Broncos haven't looked great. You're not down on them.
I just said before I'm a little down on them.
You guys said 3 teams are going to be knocking on the door.
What?
The playoffs? Yes. I think
Yeah, for sure. For a wild card spot?
But I think that's where the Steelers and Broncos are the exact same.
I personally would pick the Broncos. I don't think there's a crazy gap. No, I don't think there's a crazy gap. I'm not that high in the Broncos though either. But honestly, no, you guys are right. Just in the AFC East is going to have one team. AFC South is highly likely.
AFC 1,
Does help to
AFC
play
North.
Cincy and Cleveland.
Honestly,
AFC North's going to have 2, I think.
what's Cincy's schedule?
I got you.
They're 2-0, and
Vikings.
I really think the Vikings
Brutal.
game is winnable.
Dude, brutal. Vikings,
very
Broncos, Lions, Packers, Steelers.
What's the exact date?
That's brutal.
No, I was
Probably
curious.
ain't winning that shit.
No, I was curious because if they beat
I
the
know.
Vikings and they're 3-0, then they have this big
No.
front thing.
I got a little
And
cushion.
also later,
I was just curious. I wanted
after
to
the
see.
bye. After the bye, they go at Pitt. So whatever. That's gonna be a hard game in Pitt. Home to New England, nice. At Baltimore, at Buffalo, home to Baltimore.
That's
3 week stretch.
My thing was my
Baltimore, Buffalo, Baltimore.
oh god.
So mean.
Brutal, because my thing was could the Bengals, if they and it's all about them winning, if they get the 3-0 and they win this week, could they somehow be 7-7 when Burrow comes back? Could they be even 7-8 or something where it's not
Does that end the
100%
season for them?
dead?
No.
Okay.
You know what's really rude though? That first Baltimore game is on the road. It's a short week. It's a Thursday night.
Oh god.
It's fucking miserable.
My reason for the Steelers, the playoffs and stuff, is just because, like we said, it's 1 in the AFC East. You would think, as of right now, 2 in the AFC North, either the Bengals or the Steelers.
Yeah.
Obviously the
What's
Baltimore.
the exact? Have they announced the full timetable for Burrow?
3 months.
It's a lot.
That's mid-December.
Mid-December. So yeah,
could be
week,
longer, too.
14. Yeah, they said it's not
So
And then you think
so
1 in the
potentially
AFC
that
South.
second Baltimore game is December 14th. Maybe if he's right on that timetable.
I don't think
they're gonna have to. Yeah, I mean,
But if they're out of it, they'll just say fuck off.
Browning,
See you next year.
Browning, gonna have to win them at least 4 or 5.
I wonder the
think
leash
1 in
on
the-
Browning. What are they? Because they're 2-0, so you got to try here, obviously. So
you do.
I'm saying that's what
you
this
gotta make
game,
a
I think,
move.
unlocks
you make a
everything.
move.
like
I think you gotta make a move.
how
I
long
don't
do
think
you
so.
go before you make a serious QB? Because
Who do you get,
But that's what I'm saying. Who's
gotta
gonna
get
the
somebody from the
There's
Giants.
a few backups out there,
The guy
right?
who could tread you water is either Russ or Jameis. That's a guy who could
You
tread
have
you
Browning.
water.
Browning was a better guy than those two guys were 2 years ago.
I guess.
I don't know. It's
I'd
not like
rather Russ than Browning, though.
I would
if you had a
definitely
choice.
I
Like,
guess.
let's
But,
not do
I don't
it.
think. But I don't think you're giving up a decent draft pick.
Right.
It's not worth.
No, I'm
that
just saying, though, that was just without talking about any realistic trades, you'd rather Russ than Browning.
yeah.
Yeah, but I just think I don't think the
Not by
Bengals are going
not
to
by
make a
much.
move.
But also, if Dable is going to make the move to dart, and they're not, they have no use for Russ anymore. Yeah, I'll take a 4th or whatever the fuck it is. I don't.
Well, sure, if they offer a 3rd, 4th round draft pick.
Oh, that's huge. They
But
won't.
with the AFC,
I think
Third seems insane.
Even a 3rd would be crazy.
Third would be insane.
I think a
I think it would be like a 4, 5, 6, something around there.
Too.
the AFC East,
Then even a 6, in Dable's spot, he's coaching for his life.
Right.
They're not. I don't think they're trading him for a 6th rounder.
But if they're making the move to dart, not right now, in a couple weeks, and hey, we have no use for Russ anymore. We still got Jameis here. Sure, take him for a fucking 5th or 6th.
I think-
no use to us anymore.
I just don't think they're gonna, because I don't know. I guess if Browning was that bad, but I think that if Browning was that bad, they would
got a few weeks here.
essentially punt the season.
You got a few weeks. I think if they're 2-2 and Browning doesn't show much in the next 2 weeks, I don't expect them to. Then you gotta really because you still have 2 wins on you're there.
Well, that's why I'm saying I think this week is everything for them. Getting a
You
3-0.
probably give it 2 weeks.
Because I really think they can win this. I think they can beat the Vikings. I think they can win
Yeah,
that game.
for Carson Wentz, of course you can.
That's
Yeah,
they're 3-point dogs on the road. They could. That's a
a
winnable.
half now.
It's a winnable game.
Absolutely a coin flip game.
I actually kind of like the Bengals getting 3.
I kind of do too.
I think it's going up. I think it's 3.5 now.
Is it even,
Oh,
make it even better?
Fade
I got the Vikings.
Carson
minus
Wentz
that one. I'll
getting
roll against you.
3.5.
Yeah, it's a lay 3.5.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you're talking. But there's this Browning. Playing is
But
horrible.
No, but
But I
it's,
got-
but it's not.
It is.
We
But at least
saw
they
he
got
played-
Jamar Chase and
he
T.
just, he
Higgins.
just came back and won you a game. He
but on the
played
flip
good 2
side,
years
though,
ago.
I had the Vikings
Yeah,
defense.
but that's just like the Vikings are. I don't know.
Vikings
I
offensive
think the
line,
Vikings-
horrible.
I think the Vikings
It's a
are
really bad match. Like,
I also
Vikings
think
are less quarterback
also,
dependent than the Bengals.
I also think planning for Browning is a lot different than the guy who's coming in. Like planning for Browning is a lot different than just coming in a game.
But I mean, he's just a worse version of Joe Burrow. Like, I don't think you really have to it's not. For example, it's not like you're throwing in like a
That was crazy.
no, it's not.
It's a
he
worse
meant like
version of Joe Burrow.
homeless
Of
version.
course, he's fucking
like
god awful.
homeless person version of Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
But you're saying like you have to like they were like, oh my god, like Brownings, and now we weren't prepared for that. Like their skill set's
No,
the
I'm just
same
saying
because
if
he's
you-
way
Same,
worse.
like,
but if you
Browning
have
isn't a mobile
four
guy. They're
if you
both
have
pocket quarterbacks.
5 days to say what anything Brown, it's so much easier to play defense against Brown than
But
Brown.
I would have. I guess my point was being like, it's not like you're going from like this like running. You're going from Joe Burrow to this like running quarterback. Like
you're changing
he's
your
He's a
defense,
pocket
though,
guy
still.
who's just worse.
Way worse. Like not worse.
That's my point. Like I don't
My
think
point
I don't
is
think he
that-
comes in and you're like, oh my god, we don't know how to defend. We prepared for Joe Burrow. We don't know how to
when
defend Browning.
No, it's it's different though. If you come in the middle of a game and you have a whole game plan of your defense of blitzing more and doing this against Joe Burrow, when you have 5 days to really plan against Browning, it's so much different.
But I'd say the same for Browning. It's a lot different when he's just getting thrown into the game. Whether you make a whole game plan around him and his skill set.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's just I don't know. I just think
Or just
defense
what
is
plays he likes and
I
things
think you
like
could absolutely ruin him when you have 5 days to know what you're going to do on Browning. Like all of his what he's going to like. It's just different when a backup quarterback comes in. That's always known. When a backup quarterback comes in, and instead of starting a game, is way different of how the game goes.
He's usually the numbers though are great for a backup in that first start. It's you bet him the first one, you fade him the next one.
The next 3 then.
He did listen. I'm not saying that Browning's like some great player, but I think he's a solid backup.
I think so,
And
too.
he's played
I'm on
solid.
the Vikings
football.
this week just because I think the Vikings need a quarterback less than the Bengals do. The Bengals are more quarterback dependent than the Vikings.
Because also in
Vikings
that
have other
I
things
was like in that little stretch that Browning had when he was like starting for like a few games, or I guess it was a decent amount of games. They went up against like this Flores Vikings defense, and he performed pretty well.
It's fair.
So he's done it before. So I just thought it was just worth.
I always say
mentioning.
he led the league in completion percentage that year.
Like
believe it or not.
my point,
Had
like
enough,
he's
qualified.
not for a backup. He's not like god
You gotta
awful.
throw it more than 5 yards.
That's fair.
That's a
I
lot
mean,
of
with,
dumps.
with Chase and Higgins, wasn't like his yards.
That's it. He's got a good offense, at least like good weapons.
He had more yards than Nick. Now that might have been because he has great wide receivers too. But
Of course, no, it all plays
That's
into
why
it.
it's like
100%.
but then again, so does the
Interesting
Vikings. You got Justin Jefferson. So
But if that Vikings O-line is as bad as it was week 2 versus the Falcons, Carson Wentz won't complete a pass.
but that
Yeah, but
Bengals defense is so bad
defense is
as they
so
were.
bad.
They got Hutchinson. At least they got a guy who can fucking break you.
one.
That's kind of all
The
my take.
cornerbacks, you could Justin Jefferson could have a field day with them.
Carson Wentz can get the ball there. That game's gonna be ugly.
I don't think Carson.
gonna be
Wentz,
like-
I think it's. I don't think he's gonna be able to.
Oh yeah.
These are bad
He's
situations.
bad, but he could still throw it. Justin, like that defense is really bad. The Bengals.
They are bad. I'm not gonna sit here and like defend them, but through 2 games they haven't been like the worst.
They've been atrocious. but-
Jaguars.
Oh, they have it.
carved them
There's
up,
good numbers
though.
behind them.
They kind of shut them down in the second half though and won the game.
What was it? 27 points.
I'm saying they lit up 27.
Jaguars is.
They
Jaguars are great
They have good numbers.
They have the
though.
Browns at 16. The Browns aren't
Some
good.
numbers behind them.
But I mean, they haven't been as bad. At least they haven't been as bad as they were last year. And I think part of that's defensive coordinator. They upgraded that coordinator. We'll see.
Golden,
this,
right?
We'll see when
Is it
they
Golden?
play a real
Al
offense. We'll see the
Golden.
Bengals. So they haven't played a real offense yet. Once they play like the Ravens, we'll know.
Well, that's like,
That was really weird, by the way. Last week, Derrick Henry had 5 yards.
and they scored.
No one even realized.
Oh no, I did
5
have it in
yards.
fantasy. Yeah,
Me too. That's
Really?
the reason why I realized. Hit 5 yards.
Is
touchdowns.
This is off topic, but fantasy related. Genty was going in the first round in a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's looking like.
I actually liked Ev's tweet.
It's-
It's not right.
the-
No,
the-
it's not against him.
They're
it's
using him
O-line
so
to use
poorly.
him. For
It's the-
sure.
Also, he played 56% of the snaps against the Chargers.
Yeah.
You draft a running back 6.
Oh, no, I
overall.
agree.
He's playing half the snap. He's giving up legit like early. He's giving up third down work on the first drive to Zamir White. Like, what the fuck are the Raiders
wasn't
doing?
He was
Standard
averaging
James.
over
No,
4.5
I'm
yards a
talking
carry.
just like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Raiders.
yeah.
Like, what are they doing?
No, it's crazy.
What are they doing with this guy?
You could tell like Chip Kelly just like has kind of no idea how he wants to use him.
There's no like plan. Like
No flow. There's
this
no.
offense should be like centered around.
Plan
After
is- the plan is
seeing
give it
Geno
to
week
him at
2,
least
you should
15
fucking
times a
center it
game.
around Jackson.
Yeah,
Give him the ball at least 15 times a game. At least 15.
it's be 25.
I know. I'm saying at least he didn't get 15. That's what I'm
Fine, yeah.
saying. Like I'm
He's
saying
got
at
nothing.
least 15.
They
He
don't
got- I
set
think
up
he-
like they don't set up
got 10.
screens for him or anything. They don't do
He's
anything.
open in the flat. They don't throw to him.
You know, like, honestly, whenever he's open in the flat, he waits so long that he like by the time he throws it to him,
Tackle.
he just is getting like a guy. And you see he makes a couple plays where a guy runs at him, he like spins off him. Like
Last thing before we do picks, you guys have no problem with Tom Brady, right? Like not the flag football thing, like being a announcer and also like being in the booth for the Raiders game.
I don't know how much of an
I don't know how the
advantage it
NFL
actually.
I actually don't.
Also just don't think he's a good announcer.
What? No, he's a terrible announcer. But what is? I don't know. What is he getting from? He could watch the.
I don't know
games
what
on
he's
his
being.
couch.
What are you being told in those meetings? That's like truly
Nothing.
beneficial?
My brother's in those meetings and like how like Syracuse, they don't tell him anything.
Yeah,
it's
I-
like
Right, but
it's just like media shit. They tell what the media says.
The one thing I think could be people could get mad about around the league is, again, whether you believe it or not, or who's guilty, whatever. You obviously have, and again, he's not directly related, but he's in it in terms of Spygate and then Deflategate, and now you're looking like, all right, how much leash are we giving this guy? You know what I mean? Like I don't think this is necessarily a conversation, or a controversy, so to speak. But like he's been around a lot of stuff, So if I was the NFL, I'd be like, you know what? It's been a couple times we've gone through this song and dance. Like I don't want to fucking.
He can do what he's doing on the couch.
Right, I agree with that.
He can
too.
watch the game and like.
It is weird. He's an owner of a team and he's calling games. He's supposed to be impartial. Like he's clearly
He's not. Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
I
weird, too.
get people getting angry.
It's a weird
but then
visual, no doubt.
I just thought I'd be more mad about it, but I'm like, I don't think he's really doing.
I'm just
anything.
mad he's calling games and he stinks.
Horrible. Olsen's better.
Oh, way better.
yeah, definitely.
Also got screwed.
Yeah,
Olsen's the best.
yeah, he's very good.
JJ Watt's very good.
He is. He's better than I thought.
Wait, he's like instantly good.
They got to get him with somebody taller though. I can't have those visuals.
I love those visuals. Love them.
I'm gonna take my guy Ryan Weathers, 5K, 5+ Ks tonight.
Ryan Weathers,
Is that
let's see your
that-
guy.
when did that happen?
He looks like me.
I don't know what
Been on
Ryan
him for a
was.
couple of years. Hot Ice Days, Ryan Weathers. Hubs.
Diamondbacks money line minus 111. Reds minus 125. That's starting up in a few minutes. A's plus 138. Padres plus 101.
You know, I was about to make fun
This
of
does
you.
not look like Bosco.
No, I was not. I was gonna make fun
That's
of
just
him.
you, Phil.
but
So.
No, it's not right.
All right,
quick glance, yes.
I also used to have the long hair.
am I crazy to see Liam more than
I see
Bosco?
more Liam than
I see
Rico.
Liam.
Oh my God, that's Liam.
It's Liam.
Yeah.
That's not you. No, at first glance, I was like, that's a little bit.
I see
you.
Liam's eyes. These eyes.
Is that it for you?
Yep. Those
I'm on play day. I'm back to 500. My pick of the day. Now I'm still down 10 units, but I got to 500. Trying to somehow get these units in line before the end of the season. Probably won't happen. Taj Bradley over 2.5 earned runs. Faced the Yankees. He's given up over 3 runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. So yeah, Taj Bradley over 2.5
Should
earned
have
runs.
taken the over the Cubs game.
Yeah, I was pissed. I took the Cubs and I
Already
said they're
hit.
up 4-0. I looked down, it's 4-3. I was like,
4-3.
fuck.
Ev.
Yeah, so I'm on the Cubs. They start already, but they're up 1, I guess, through 1. Actually, on the Cardinals money line, I'm on the over 9 in Diamondbacks Giants.
I'm on the Cardinals as well. I'm on the Diamondbacks. He's been pretty bad since his rookie season, right? Fat.
He's
It's been a
been.
bad year.
He's got. Yeah, he's.
He was just exceptional. the
He
first
was.
year.
He hasn't been that good. Had a better year last year than this year. He's inconsistent. The stuff's there.
I think if he goes to a different team, he will excel.
Yeah.
He has really good stuff.
I'm going with the A's. The A's are red hot. Red hot. They
And
keep
if
winning.
the Red Sox can't lose this game. Houston's right there with the.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Houston took them over.
Yeah,
They did.
they're-
Yeah, sorry,
Red
yeah.
Sox are in
Houston
third.
leapfrogged them, yeah.
Third wild card. And then I'm going honestly, like I'm just betting on the Blue Jays. They don't lose. They win every game.
Win every game.
And honestly, we should start betting them when they're losing in the beginning of the game because they
They
always
always
win.
come back.
Always.
And too hot though, a little early.
Way too early. Do you guys trust them in the playoff? Like, are you like as not, I don't want to talk to Yankee fans, so you guys like as outsiders?
I think they're good. I think they're really
Obviously,
good.
they're good.
I mean,
I'm
I also
saying,
like the fact that they're going to basically have like home field throughout the playoffs. That's going to help.
Always a really good home.
They don't have to play that. They don't have to play that wild card round. That helps. So there's some things in their favor for sure.
1,000%. But it's not a team you're like
Their bullpen
really
isn't good.
confident in.
I don't love that they don't have an ace.
I don't trust the back.
Yeah, like they just have a good team.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're not a team that like.
Or a weird playoff team is what I'm saying.
I mean, if you want to go back and talk about things like they haven't won a playoff game, like with this core,
Right.
I don't know how much that really matters.
It kind of matters, I think. It's almost
Might
like
matter
the Orioles,
if they,
I feel
when they
like.
lose. If they lose the first game of that series, it might be like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's kind of like the Orioles. Like the Orioles still haven't won a playoff game with.
It's a little different. I think.
They have the shower thing they do with the fans. So that's cool.
They do.
And the owner got the bobblehead.
A random Blue
one's
Jays
won
like
it.
stat. Jeff Hoffman's 9-7 on the year. He was removed from their closer role. Like, how many closers do you know have 9 wins and
That's
7
pretty
losses
crazy.
a year?
It's an old like 1978 stat for you right there.
Who's their closer currently?
It's committee, pretty much.
See, that's always like that's
Not great for the playoffs either.
Phil, you got a pick?
Juan Soto home run plus 335.
All right.
I'd
You
like
hit
that
your
one.
one last night.
Yeah, Lindor. I mean, his wife played a beautiful national anthem on the violin before the game.
It's the only thing you've been right
If
about
I
in the
knew,
last like month and a half.
if I knew Lindor's wife was on the violin before the game, I would have been all over
should
that.
like beat DraftKings. It
You
should-
have to.
it should
That
beat
should be
champion.
known. Did you guys know that
I did.
before
I
the
did not
game?
know that. I
That
didn't-
should be blasted everywhere.
I did know he was going to wear number 21 for Roberto Clemente yesterday, though.
There was also something else. I'm choosing to ignore that. There was also something
That was a terrible joke.
a couple of weeks ago with
He's so proud of himself. Too. Look at him.
Tulane's coach
Oh, Summerall.
shooting his mouth off. Or
Oh,
North
It was no. This is what
Northwestern. That's what happened. Okay, I'll go.
he kind of got sandbagged. Well, he sandbagged them actually.
Northwestern.
He sandbagged Northwestern. My understanding.
I thought you were going a different route with this. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Clarify.
They asked for the jersey thing, but apparently
Tulane wanted
they
to wear
didn't
the
ask it
jerseys
in-
for Hurricane Katrina.
and they said no, but apparently it was like they asked him like the day before.
I don't like that.
When they had like traveled from like Chicago to fucking Tulane already, and like done the whole thing. That's my understanding was they kind of like he kind of made them look bad after the game. When what I've been told was that they asked super late. They didn't ask 2 weeks in advance. They said no. They asked
always
like,
two sides.
they're like we've loaded the equipment with
Right.
all our white shit.
Right.
Or whatever
Also,
it was.
like,
the
you should
jersey
know
they
when
wanted.
you're wearing the Hurricane Katrina jerseys, not the day before.
Right.
Yeah.
That's definitely on them.
I thought you were taking this a different way. Summerall was on Wake Up Barstool today.
They got a big game this week.
Huge game.
I like them with the points.
I love them with the points.
Are they playing?
Ole Miss.
They're 11-point dog, something
Yeah.
like that.
And I mean, they smashed Northwestern. They just beat Duke.
Slav's throwing the
handily.
ball around there.
They're Tulane.
It's an interesting
Tulane.
team.
From BYU to Tulane. it's a stud.
No, Summerall after the game apparently just like invites all the coaches to like come to his house, and he's like, the bar's open. Everyone just gets like, it's a party basically. And Mincy went.
Yeah, that's how Mincy got invited.
Mincy
Until you went.
It was after I forget. It was
He was on the field after one of the games.
Well, did anyone know that he was there?
no Summerall
Summerall
invited him personally.
Summerall invited. He looked around. All of a sudden, Mincy's just on the field after the
Was he
game.
like, I guess, was this part of the Make-A-Wish package?
Probably, yeah.
He's a guy
And he
with
just
messy
like,
senior work.
yeah, bar's open. Obviously, Mincy doesn't drink, but Mincy
So
was
funny.
Mincy was at Summerall's house.
I could see Mincy following him into the bathroom.
No, I could see him being the last person to leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's gone home. It's all the understanding the night's over, and Mincy's just like kind of at the table still.
Oh, I bet a champion for the college football.
Oh, you decided the champion.
I decided it. I have my team. Texas Tech.
To win the whole thing.
Well, they have a big game this week, right?
Yeah.
So if they
That
lose
could go down in
could be
flames.
gone,
I'll
yeah.
be there. We'll be there. I'll
Well,
be
I
there.
bet it now.
Who they playing?
Utah, huge one. I think Utah's the team in the
Small
Big
spread?
12.
Did you
Yeah,
check with
3.
the Viceroy before you made that bet?
3 at home at Utah.
Was that one?
It's that right there.
I should have. I should have checked in. That's on me.
There's a little bit of a tech line. They put so much NIL money in this year.
20 million or
They're
something.
talented as fuck. Like their
You
roster
have
is
to watch
loaded
them.
with talent.
Is their quarterback still that?
It's Morton.
I hate that guy.
It's funny. He's like the only one that they kept. Like everyone else is like new
that's so
talented
Funny,
guys.
like they're talking about the team that I bet. I had no idea. Who
I don't like Morton at all.
Well, that's why they have all this hype because they put all this money in. It's like this is like the year.
My brain.
They really they haven't played anyone, but they've been like kicking the ever living shit out of them.
Yeah.
So this is like the week. Utah's really good defense. Like
At home.
one of the toughest places to play in college football.
Yeah.
At Utah, and crazy for it's
Their quarterback.
Devin Dampier, who was like
yeah.
dual threat like at New Mexico last year, like
Really good.
electric. Yeah,
He's
really
a
good.
load of a man.
Really, really
I gotta
good.
go tape a show. Meek, you're a bitch for not apologizing to Marty.
We're about
Fuck
it.
you.
One last thing.
Go tape your show, pussy.
It's going to be a 10 a.m. local kickoff.
We will dive into
A noon game in Mountain Time. But we'll be there. We'll be doing our show at like 7 a.m. local time.
those champions tomorrow, Marty. Based on criteria, that's pretty simple. Texas Tech was eliminated as a champion coming into the season. I'll leave you with that as a cliffhanger. See you
Tune in
tomorrow.
tomorrow to find out.